Hello Barmy Badger Army, I hope you're all well guys. Me and Time Bunny thought it would be great to do a reaction video on the Nutella incident yesterday that happened in France. Now apparently a big company, supermarket called Intermarche, decided to lower the price of Nutella by 70%. So it went from like €4 to just under 2. And I couldn't believe it. Now what are they doing? Apparently every single one of the chain did this, and apparently the police needed to be called. I mean, what's going on there? So apparently there was riots in the supermarkets. People were getting beaten up. I think one person ended up with a black eye. They were jostled, hit. Can you imagine all this over chocolate spread? I was in shock when I read it. I said to Time Buddy, we've got to do a collab on this. So it was insane. Can you imagine people actually hurting themselves over chocolate spread and beating people up and jostling away? I can believe it. You know, I can understand Black Friday madness and Christmas sales and things like this, but this is chocolate spread. What's going on with these people? So I was really shocked, and I was like, what is going on? Now, the world is in a funny place when people decide to hurt each other over chocolate spread. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It was mad. So I was really shocked by this. I don't know what else to say, but it's just chocolate spread. You know, I know Nutella's expensive, and I know hazelnuts are getting rarer, and I know cocoa's getting harder to produce, but come on now, it's chocolate spread. You know, if worst comes to worst, you could get the Aldi or different equivalent in France for a hell of a lot cheaper, and it tastes just as nice. Come on, Nutella's not worth giving someone a black eye over, is it? Mad! It's insane. I would love to know what you guys think. Right now, I think it'd be a great time to pass it over to Time Bunny. Thank you very much for joining us today, and I'd love to hear her thoughts on the matter.
Hello everyone, this is Miss Time Bunny, and I have been asked by Mr. Badger at the Badger Show to film a thing. So, as he has no doubt already introduced in his bit of the video, this is a bit of a rant, a flog, a thing about some rather interesting things that have happened over in France. Now, I'm recording this on Saturday the 27th of January, and yesterday on the 26th of January I was hearing on the radio at work that there was some, I'm not sure what supermarket it was, whether it was like a group of different supermarkets, or I'm not 100% sure on like all of the details, but apparently there was like a supermarket or a group of supermarkets that decided they were going to knock down their jars of Nutella chocolate spread down to very silly price. Apparently they went from, I think it was like, can't remember the exact price now, but I know that they went down, I think about 70–80% off, so I think they went down probably from the equivalent of about something like, I think £4 down to something like about £1.50, something daft like that. So they went down like really bloody silly cheap, in other words. And shoppers in France went a bit bonkers. You know the situations in America in Black Friday when everyone just goes mental and beats each other up because they want that one TV that's usually about £4 and it's reduced to 50 quid, you know. Basically that's what happened in France over the Nutella, and everyone was proper beating each other up, pulling hair and God knows what other shenanigans, and all over Nutella chocolate spread. So it's a bit like, you what, mate? Although I did make a little bit of a silly joke to the my fiance Jetfire side. I said, yeah, could you imagine like Anthony being in that situation? Anthony's our little one. Could you imagine him being in that situation? Because he'd probably swagger into the supermarket surrounded by great big dirty great Rottweilers, and he'd be like sort of like, release the hounds, and send them all in to like chase shoppers off while he walks off with his trolley full of Nutella like, bye, you know. So like, because I think that'd be the kind of thing he'd go and do, you know, sort of send in a distraction, and then while everyone else is like screaming and being like, oh my god, running away dying, he would then sort of like walk in, get all the chocolate spread and walk off and be like, yeah, bye, I'm off now, you know. But yeah, it was just like, it was just mental. Just why, you know? It's like, oh, it just makes you wonder about people and consumerism and all that kind of stuff these days, isn't it? That people will quite happily attack other people just because something's reduced. And you think, well, chances are you're probably not getting that great a deal anyway, so why are you sort of like physically attacking each other just to get something that happens to be cheap? It's like, why not just wait until the supermarket does like a sale on it, or does it on offer, you know, sort of like, because supermarkets will do that every now and again, you know, they'll either knock so much off, or they'll be like, oh, you can get so many of this item for this price, you know, say like, oh, you know, buy one get one free, or buy two for a fiver, or, you know, buy 5 for £1, you know, those kind of offers, or your country's there on equivalent, you know. I mean, to be fair, there's things that I do that on that I wouldn't normally buy at like full price because I think it's a little bit expensive for what it is, but as soon as it goes on offer, like 2, 3, 5 for so many or whatever, then I'll be like, yeah, sod it, if I've got a bit of money, I'll get myself one, you know, or whatever. But it's just, you know, but I must admit, I'm very much cynical. I'm like, really, fucking consumerism, just, ugh, why? You know, people are just like, that's all people care about these days. I think it's just money and possessions and like, oh, I must have this thing because it's a thing, you know. It's just like, oh, just why? So yeah, I just think it's like, it's mental, really. I just don't get it. I really don't. So, but anyway, that is my thing about a thing. Sorry, I'm not looking my best, but it's like, oh, I'm just having a bit of a day of it at the moment. It's not even 10 AM yet. I'm just like, oh, really? So, but I did promise Badger that I would film a thing, so I'm here. So, I'm going to end here, and I'm going to sort of let Badger carry on with the video, or end it here, or whatever he's going to do. So, yes, I'm going to go now. Bye!
Thanks very much, Time Bunny, for your input on today's rant, and it's been fantastic to have you on the show as always. Now, I can't believe that people are just beating each other up over Nutella. It's insane. Please, guys, put your views on the incident in the comments below. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army. See you later.